Welcome back, football fans, to another episode of the Top 10 Project. Today, we're going to look at the top 10 most valuable running backs of the 2010s. Now, let's get into it. The top 10 most valuable running backs of the 2010s. 2010, number 1, Arian Foster. Number 2, Adrian Peterson. Number 3, Jamaal Charles. 2011, number 1, Ray Rice. Number 2, LeSean McCoy. And number 3, Arian Foster. 2012, number 1, Adrian Peterson. Number 2, Doug Martin. And number 3, Arian Foster. 2013, number 1, Jamaal Charles. Number 2, LeSean McCoy. Number 3, Matt Forte. 2014, number 1, DeMarco Murray. Number 2, Marshawn Lynch. And number 3, Le'Veon Bell. 2015, number 1, Devontae Freeman. Number 2, Adrian Peterson. Number 3, Doug Martin. 2016, number 1, David Johnson. Number 2, Ezekiel Elliott. And number 3, Sean McCoy. 2017, number 1, Todd Gurley. Number 2, Le'Veon Bell. And number 3, Kareem Hunt. 2018, number 1, Todd Gurley. Number 2, Saquon Barkley. And number 3, Alvin Kamara. 2019, number 1, Christian McCaffrey. Number 2 is Derrick Henry. Number 3, Aaron Jones. Okay, coming in at number 10, Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell played 8 years in the league, 6 years in the 2010s. He did miss the 2018 season due to a contract dispute. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time All-Pro first-teamer, and led the league in attempts in 2017 with 321. His FGV rating was a 945.56. Number 9, Todd Gurley. Played 6 years in the league, 5 years in the 2010s. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro first-teamer, led the league in touchdowns in 2017 and 2018 with 13 and 17 respectively, and yards from scrimmage in 2017 with 2,093. He won the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2015 and Offensive Player of the Year in 2017. His FGV score comes in at 972.30. Number 8 on our list is DeMarco Murray. He played 7 years in the league, all 7 years in the 2010s. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, a 1-time All-Pro first-teamer, and won the Offensive Player of the Year award in 2014, which was his best season by far, as he also led the league in attempts with 392, rushing yards with 1,845, rushing touchdowns with 13, and yards from scrimmage with 2,261. His FGV score was 1,005.67. Okay, number 7 on our list is Arian Foster. He played 8 years in the league, 7 of those 8 in the 2010s. He was a 4-time Pro Bowler and a 1-time All-Pro first-teamer. He led the league in rushing yards in 2010 with 1,618, and rushing touchdowns in 2010 and 2012 with 16 and 15 respectively, rushing attempts in 2012 with 351, and yards from scrimmage in 2010 with 2,220. His FGV score was 1,010.70. Number 6 on our list is Mark Ingram. He played 12 years in the league, 9 years in the 2010s. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he was one of 2 players on our list that did not crack the top 3 of any year in the 2010s. His FGV score is 1,060.58. Okay, now let me pause our countdown here so I can let you know to mark your calendar and set your reminder for October 31st. That's right, Halloween, when I will reveal my top 10 most valuable running backs of all time. Moving on, number 5, Marshawn Lynch played 12 years in the league, 9 years in the 2010s. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, a 1-time All-Pro first-teamer, and led the league in rushing touchdowns in 2013 and 2014 with 12 and 13 respectively. His FGV score is a 1,145.49. Okay, number 4 on our list, Matt Forte. He played 10 years in the league, 8 years in the 2010s. He was a 2-time Pro Bowler and had 5 1,000-yard seasons. His FGV score is a 1,167.56. Number 3 on our list is Frank Gore. He played 16 years in the league, our first player on the list to play all 10 years in the 2010s, and our second player on the list that didn't make any of the top 3 in any year of the decade. His average rank, though, was 17th. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler, rushed for 1,000 yards 9 times. His FGV score is a 1,225.82. All right, number 2 on our list is Adrian Peterson. Peterson played 15 years in the league, and he's our second player on the list to play all 10 years in the 2010s. He's a 7-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro. He won the Offensive Rookie of the Year award in 2007, the Offensive Player of the Year award, and the League MVP in 2012. He led the league in rushing yards in 2008 with 1,760, and in 2012 with 2,097. In 2015 with 1,485. He also led the league in rushing touchdowns in 2009 with 18 and 2015 with 11, and yards from scrimmage in 2008 with 1,885 and 2012 with 2,314. His FGV score is a 1,272.32. Okay, that leads us to number 1, but before we get there, I wanted to take this second here to tell you about an upcoming collaboration that I'll be doing with some other YouTube creators on my Breaking Wax series. Stay tuned for more details, but I can tell you right now that we'll be looking to pull a Bo Jackson rookie card on camera. We've got a couple wax packs here from 1988, a cello pack here from 1988 as well, 1988 jumbo pack here, and then 2 more cello packs right now, and I'm trying to get a few more things together, but that should leave us plenty of opportunity to try and pull a Bo Jackson card on camera. And now, the number 1 most valuable running back of the 2010s is LeSean McCoy. McCoy played 12 years in the league, and he's our 3rd player on the list to play all 10 years in the 2010s. He's a 6-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro. McCoy led the league in rushing touchdowns in 2011 with 17, rushing attempts and yards in 2013 with 314 and 1,607, and yards from scrimmage in 2013 with 2,146. His FGV score is 1,502.09. Okay, that's my top 10 most valuable running backs of the 2010s. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell a friend. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.